I came to church with them, talked to a nurse in the church, and she's worked with heart patients for many, many years. She said, we're going to the ER, so we went to Galicia. They ran all sorts of tests, no blockage. My enzymes were good. They said, you look good. Sent me home. I did look at the doctor about midnight, and I said, you got to get me out of here because I have to teach in the morning. I am right in the middle of student teaching, and I do not need this. Well, I got home about 1:30, got up and taught school. About 11 o'clock, I got a message telling me that they found an aortic aneurysm on the aorta. They do not know how large it is. At this moment, it is not life-threatening. So what do? I do what they tell you not to do, and I Googled it. It's not good. But this morning, I came into the house of God. And I walked down that aisle like I've done for 15 years. And there was a man who said when I walked in and I walked past him, God gave me a word. And I need you to put 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 12 up. And while I'm singing, I don't want my face on these boards. I want the word to go forth. Ever since I started singing at about 6 years old, I told Jesus, I do not want them to see me or hear me. I might as well sit down if that's the case, because you need to see and hear Jesus. And it came to pass, as she continued praying before the Lord, that Eli marked her mouth. We're going to go all the way to 18, brother. Now Hannah, she spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, how long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Hannah answered and said, no, my Lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hither thereto. Then Eli answered and said,
go in peace.
Go in peace. And the God of Israel grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. Now, I could be home because by about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my strength is zapped. And I've looked at my husband and I have said, I'm 45. What's wrong with me? I feel like I'm 80. Okay, I know the symptoms are there, and I know what the doctors are saying. But I serve a God who is greater than any report. And church, I told you this tonight because when the miracle takes place, whatever road God has me walk down, I can rest assured, Brother Loggins, that the Lord spoke to you this morning. You knew nothing about my situation, and you gave me a word such as Eli and said, go in peace, for thy petition has been made known unto God. And Brother Cornwell, when you called me up and you asked me to sing, I thought, dear Lord, my heart rate, it's been between 90 and 108 for I don't know how long, so I haven't been doing a whole lot. I'm going to sing this song because my pastor asked me to sing The Healer's in the House. I have no doubt in my mind that Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and the Lord of all, He created this body. He gave me this heart. He hooked up the aorta, and I don't have a doubt that He can heal it. When I go in for my test on Tuesday, I believe a good report. And whatever a peace that I'm going to hold on to because I know the healer is right here. And if you have a situation you don't understand, you don't know why you're walking down that road, let me tell you, Jesus walks with you, and there's nothing too hard for him to do. Hallelujah.